Another episode of Throwback Thursday, where we open up older cards. Typically, those boxes are from anywhere between maybe 30 plus years old to maybe I think the newest cards we've opened in Throwback Thursday was 5 years old, but we're going way back now to 1974 tops. I bought a complete set of 1974 tops about a month or two ago at a card show. And the cards seemed to be in generally really good shape. They had it marked as a near mint set. And I was like, why not? We haven't done 74 tops, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, if I was going to buy a sealed wax box of 1974 tops, I'd probably be paying at least $20,000 for that because, as you know, people like to buy sealed wax to try to find PSA 10 graded cards of some of the all-time greats. Like in this set, for example, you've got some nice rookie cards of guys like Dave Winfield, who's the number 1 guy in here, and Dave Parker, probably number 2 guy in here. There's also just a ton of Hall of Famers in this set. So what I did was I put together these packs, and basically I started this way. I picked out about 71 Hall of Famers, stars or semi-stars from this era, and then I put them all in these packs, 1 per pack, really. And then what I did after I had this, I had like 71 little stacks, 71 single cards laid out, and then I just kind of went like this through the set and just shuffled all the rest of them out. And we've got, I believe it's approximately 10 cards per pack that you'll have in each and every one of these. Now there's numbers on them. They go from 1 to 71. Now I have a general idea of where the 2 best cards in here fall, the Dave Winfield and the Nolan Ryan. So I can't assign that number to somebody. That wouldn't be fair, right? Because then everyone's going to say, oh, there's nepotism. You're giving it to your buddy. So we always do anything with like this. We do it random. So you will see all of the packs laid out on the screen. We'll stay there. And then we will go and we will run a randomizer. And you'll get a spot right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, I saw someone say they requested a spot but didn't get an invoice. Yeah, this sold out. I'm really sorry about that, but we are all sold out. No auction tonight, guys. I decided to not double up. That would just be a little too much for me. So our next auction will be on Sunday in a couple of days. So I hope you can join us for that. Our next time we'll be live is Saturday Showdown on Saturday late night. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this randomizer right now, and it'll tell you what pack you're going to get. So this will just take me a second. Let me go ahead and bring this in. And I guess I'll cut the lights just for a moment so that we can see the screen a little bit better. All right, so there's all the names. There's 71 names here. This is the order of the people that paid in, and I do apologize. There was more people that requested spots, but I didn't want to make 100 or 200 spots for this because then the packs would be way watered down. It would be really hard to get a major star or Hall of Famer in each pack. So I wanted to just limit it to approximately 70 packs. So there's 71 total names here. So here we go. We'll randomize it one time. Randomize, and here is our list. Now, I will go ahead and show it to you. I'm not going to read all 71 names. You can see where you're at. And then what I'll do is I will take this and I will copy and paste the order. And hopefully it gives me the number with it. I'll copy and paste this and put it into the description of this video. So here's all the names from 1 through 71, and then we'll get right into this set break, take a look at the cards, talk a little bit about the set, how much they cost back in 1974. We can maybe talk a little bit about the MLB Player Awards that are all wrapped up now. So the last person there is Daniel. So Pete D, for those of you that paid too late and just randomly sent money, I will go and refund you. Probably after this break when I get a chance. All right, so here we go. There's all the names. I'm going to copy these, and I will paste them in just one moment. So give me a second to do that. And then we'll get rolling here. Let's see if Control-V is going to work. All right, it did work. It doesn't give the number with it, but it puts the general name order there so you know where you're at. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Someone said you need to clean your computer screen. Yeah, you never really notice it until it's just an inopportune time like that. All right, so let me go ahead and recalibrate everything. There we go. All right, so spot number 1. I will follow along with the randomizer. I'll tell you the person's name and open the pack for them. See what we can find. Again, there's one Hall of Famer or star from this era in each and every pack. So let's go ahead and get things going here. Here's pack number 1. This is for James Scythes. So James, this will be yours. I'm going to put your name on the card right now. Make a guitar video. Would anyone really want to see me playing guitar? I don't know if that would be a video you'd like anyway. All right, so there's 10 cards. Am I zoomed in still too much? I can't tell. That will zoom out just a little bit more. Seemed like it was a little too front and center on the cards. All right, make sure I have all the extra chattel off the screen, which is just a real estate term that I learned. All right, there's Hal McRae. We've got Roger Nelson. I really like this design. As you can see, the cards are in really good shape. Like I said, a near mint set. The biggest problem you're going to see with any of these is some of them are going to be a little off center, which is kind of common from cards from the 70s. I also like looking at the background of some of these cards and seeing what's going on. There's Bill North. I think we pulled a couple Bill North autographs in Archives Signature Series. Randy Jones was a nice pitcher for the San Diego Padres back in the day. It's Ken Forsch. Mickey Lalich is another nice one. And we've got the Hank Aaron. That's your Hall of Fame card. It's the Hank Aaron Special. There's like, I don't know, 5, 6 of these cards in there. So Hank Aaron leads us off. Now, Hank Aaron was about ready to break the home run record in 1974. And Topps needed to do something to commemorate it. So what they did was they made this little Hank Aaron set, which is kind of cool. Just think back to like 1990 Topps, how they commemorated like Nolan Ryan's like 5,000 strikeouts. That's basically what they're doing here. So spot number 2 coming up next. This one is for David Sklarz. Hopefully I can open my own packs up. Sometimes I struggle a little bit. So I'll get David's name on his card. We'll just have to do this before each one since we randomized live. So David, let's see what we can find for you right now. East Coast says, cool set. Would love to see a break of 75 minis. That would be a cool one. The traded is. This is the master set. Traded will be in here. So there were 660 total cards in this set. It's Bill Robinson, Paul Blair. And Earl Weaver is the next hit. He was a Hall of Fame manager for the Baltimore Orioles, and Milt Pappas is the last one. So there was 660 cards in the set, and then later on print runs, they added a 44-card traded set where they just took players that were traded, airbrushed new hats on them, and slapped the word traded across the card. Pretty cool. Jazz playing too much on Guitar Livestream. Where do I sign up? If I played a song, I probably wouldn't. I don't play too much. I play a lot of Gray Street and some Satellite and stuff like that. Brad Bender's up next. Good luck to you, Brad. Let's see who we've got. You've got Milt Wilcox there. There's Joe Horner. There's Ray Fosse. Ray Fosse, unfortunately, just passed away after a long battle with cancer. There's Sandy Alomar Sr., father of Roberto Alomar, and also, of course, Sandy Alomar Jr., who had a nice long career. Jim Bibby. Keith says, how much was a spot in this break? It was $25 a piece, which covers the shipping and the PayPal fees and the price of the set. And Juan Marichal is the hit. Nice one right there. Hall of Famer Juan Marichal. Here's the back of the card. That's the best one so far. Very, very nice. And Chuck Brinkman is the last one. I put a comment on the back just so we wouldn't see who's coming up. Big hit in this is the Dave Winfield rookie card, the Nolan Ryan, Dave Parker rookie card are the big 3. But there's a ton of other Hall of Famers in here. Just missed the Robin Yount and George Brett by 1 year. There's Mike Schmidt's first Topps card all by himself, which is kind of a cool one. All right, spot number 4. This one is going to Manuel Pacheco. So, Manuel, let me get your name on here. Sorry, my writing is like really sloppy, but I'm writing kind of like around the camera. So, time for cards. Play some Eric Clapton. Yeah, he's pretty good, that's for sure. I used to know how to play Wonderful Tonight. Just like 3 chords. I could easily probably figure that out again. Been playing a lot more guitar recently. Next hit, it's a Johnny Bench and Carlton Fisk All-Star card. So nice double Hall of Fame catcher card right there. Fisk and Bench is the next hit in pack number 4 from Manuel. And that's the way these packs were made up. I tried to put 1-star, semi-star, or Hall of Famer in each and every pack. Now, there was 71 packs made up. And I noticed there was some left over at the end. They only had 9 cards. So some of those I tossed an extra card in to get it to 10. So you'll see a couple cards in here twice. And I made sure to pick nice cards too. I didn't just give you commons near the end. It is a very good song, Time for Cards. Next, number 5, we've got Daniel Brown. Let's get his name on this one. Good luck to you, Daniel. All these spots were from the randomizer. All right, let's see what we can find. Timmy Tea Time, how's it going? Had a good night. Spent the night with the kiddos. Went out to eat at Eaton Park. There's Dave Roberts, Jerry Hairston, Tom Hilgendorf. Now, I don't remember some of these guys, like Tom Hilgendorf. I don't think played in the 80s. I wasn't born until 1980. And we've got the Hank Aaron All-Star card right there. Very nice one, Hank Aaron. Thomas says you should do a 1973 set break. Eventually, I'd like to do every set break. LA Dodgers team card there. So, you know, right now I'm doing them at a rate of maybe 2 or 3 per year. So far, I've done the 1955 set break. I've done the 1960 Topps break, and now we've done the 74 Topps breaks. I think next, I'm working on putting together a set of 53. I'm putting it together by hand, though, so it's going to probably take a little while. Maybe I should reach out to you guys on Patreon and try to buy cards from you if you guys have. Next up, spot 6 is for David Sklarz. Again, it's his second spot. He also had spot number 2. Good luck for you. We got Mike Torres right there. Tom Murphy with, look at those sideburns, man. Those are pretty intense. Fred Stanley. Got some Fred Stanley autographs. He was a fan favorite. Dwight Evans. I probably should have put Dwight Evans in a sleeve. Love your channel, Jebs. Any Thanksgiving plans? Yes. I do have some Thanksgiving plans. Me and the kiddos are going over to the parents. My parents' house. My mom and dad are having Thanksgiving, so we will be over there. There's Brooks Robinson and Ron Santo. Nice double Hall of Famer right there. All-star card. And Wayne Granger, and that's part of a bigger puzzle that you can put together. And a lot of these cards are in, like I said, near mint to mint shape, so a lot of them in great condition. So, David, congrats on the double Hall of Fame All-Star card in spot number 6. Next, in spot number 7, who's got that? Christopher Knoblauch. Christopher Knoblauch. Let's see what we can find for you. Get your name on the card, and then we'll run it. Were you a kid when you started playing guitar? I didn't start playing guitar until I was about 20. In 1999, when I was 18, I discovered Dave Matthews Band. A couple years later, I started thinking, hey, I'd like to play some of these songs. So in college, 1920, I picked up a guitar, and I taught myself. Andy Messersmith was a very, very nice one. Ken Holtzman. We've got Dale Crandall, manager of the Milwaukee Brewers, and Harmon Killebrew is our next one. Harmon Killebrew, first base. Hall of Famer right there. Nice one near the end of his career. You can see all those home runs. They stacked up, 546 at the end of 1973. Now, speaking of these cards, when they first came out in March, they were 8-card packs. They came in boxes of 36, and they were only 10 cents a pack for 8 cards. Imagine how much one of these costs nowadays. A single pack would probably run you about $1,000 or so, or at least multi-$100. Any Washington National cards in this break? The Washington Air cards? I don't think so. Not that I saw. I think they're all the corrected San Diego Padres ones. So the San Diego Padres were supposed to move. There's Jose Salas. Everyone thought they were going to move to Washington, D.C., and so Topps got them ready to go. They put Washington National League, and that never happened. Ralph Garr is a great card right there. Ralph Garr had a very nice career. Look at all those 300 seasons, 343, 325, 299. He was a great player. Pat Corrales, he actually went on to be a coach. What was it? Was it with the Braves? He looks very familiar. Pete Broberg is a nice one right there. Rich Coggins. There's Tom Grieve, father of Ben Grieve. And yeah, I went 8 for 8. Pete says Eric guessed all award winners correctly. If you watch my video from, when was that? Sunday, when I was opening 268 packs. I needed something to talk about for so long, and we've got Willie Mays. I do believe this is Willie Mays' final. Is this his final Topps card? The playoff New York Mets just looks so sad right there. But a Willie Mays right there. And George Foster is a major star as well. So, Jose, congratulations on that one. I probably could have put George Foster in his own pack. But yeah, I picked all 8 award winners correctly. I got all of the Rookie of the Year, Managers of the Year, Cy Young Award winners, and MVP all correct. So I'm pretty happy about that. That's a feather in my cap, I guess. Like I said, I should have probably put some money on those picks. Maybe made a nice parlay out of it and could have walked away with a bunch of money, but I'm not really much of a bettor. Next, we've got Raymond Seitzinger, Dreamer Believer. Let's see what we can find for you. Nice brown Sharpie tonight we're using here. Here's Rich Hand, Rusty Torres. That nice old batting cage right there. I don't know. I kind of hate how far up the batting cage goes. I feel like if you hit a home run with like a high launch angle, it's just going to hit off the top. Rennie Stennett, Mr. 7 for 7. He did go 7 for 7 in a game. Bob Johnson, Lindy McDaniel for you Yankees fans and you Mets fans out there will probably like this one. It's a Bobby Valentine back when he played shortstop. Bobby Valentine was running for a mayor of a town in Connecticut last time I heard. I don't know if he ended up winning that mayoral race, but Rich Gossage, that's Goose, the Goose Gossage. This is his 2nd year card. Am I going to give away the 2020 update box? That was actually being used as a bookend. I don't really think I need it anymore because I was afraid the stacks were going to kind of like fall over. So I could probably move it off camera so you don't get too distracted by it. But a nice Goose Gossage there for Raymond. 2nd year card. His rookie card is 1973 tops. And there's an ad displaying in the background. I want to, I'm bringing up the stream on my computer so I can see what it looks like to you guys and see if that box is distracting. I can get rid of it. Is that a little bit better? All right, next spot number, where are we at here? Now I just screwed everything up. I got to go back to my randomization page. All right, this is spot number 10. This is for Cameron. By the way, if you'd like to participate in breaks like this and, you know, any of these videos or Saturday showdowns or opportunities, check us out on Patreon. We sell the spots exclusively there. Next up is for Cameron. Not sure if I can pronounce your last name right yet, so I'm just going to call you Cameron C. Good luck to you. Do I still have the fake 2011 Mike Trout? I think I gave it to my daughter. It's probably all wrinkled up, and who knows where that is. There's Lee May, Bobby Boleen, Dave Nelson, Bill Hands. There's Johnny Oates, former manager there of the Texas Rangers, unfortunately passed away from, I think it was brain cancer, unfortunately. There's Jerry Moses. And we have our first traded card of the day. It's a Ron Santo, and what they did was they took his Cubs hat off, they airbrushed a red hat on him for the Chicago White Sox. Back in the day, White Sox had red in their team colors, and they just slapped the word traded right over top of it. And there's Terry Crowley. So kind of cool. I think this was this the first year they did traded? I think they did it 74 and then they brought it back in 76, and now it's a staple. So Cameron, congratulations on the Hall of Famer Super Santo. Next up, let's scroll down my list here from the randomizer. We got Michael Coleman coming up next. Ron Santo hates the Sox. As a you know, a longtime Cubs player, I could see why. Will Jazz Family Boxes be making a comeback? Well, I've been doing a lot of taking all of my hobby packs, and I used to get rid of all my extra hobby packs by making Jabs Family Boxes, but now I just put them all into the general Patreon packs. Like if you've noticed, a majority of the packs from month to month are now hobby packs. Michael Coleman's up now on spot number 11. For example, I just sent out the $51 tier, and you have a hobby pack of Heritage Miners in there, a hobby pack of Topps Update in there, a hobby pack of Top Series 2, and then a Chrome. I think the Chrome is a retail pack. There's Jerry Koosman. His claim to fame for a lot of card collectors is that he shares Nolan Ryan's rookie card in 1968 top. Ron Bryant. No, I don't know if there's any relation to Chris Bryant there or not. Topps was notorious for airbrushing back then. Here's the hit. It's another traded hit. It's Juan Marichal. So you see a big old traded slapped on that card. You kind of still see the Giants orange on the uniform there. And Fernando Gonzalez, who doesn't even look like a major leaguer, like he looks like he's about 50, like a 52-year-old janitor just slapped on a Pirates jersey and went out there. Fernando Gonzalez, did he have any success? Not much. He had 11 at bats, went 1 for 11 there, or 2 for 11, hit 216. Interesting card right there. So congratulations on the Hall of Fame traded card, Michael. We'll be seeing Michael in here a couple more times. Spot number 11 out of 71 in the books. Next, spot number 12. Who had this one? It is for Daniel Brown. Good luck to you, Daniel. Nick Back to the Past says, I love this set. Yeah, it's a very beautiful set. Man, Topps had some really good designers back in the 70s, didn't they? They did a nice job with their cards all throughout 50s, 60s, 70s. Lots of great designs. Even the 80s were pretty good. Buddy Bradford. Jose Cardinal had a nice career. Harry Parker. There's Bob Gallagher. Joe Morgan is your hit, so there's the next Hall of Famer up. Joe Morgan from the Big Red Machine. And you get a nice Mike Epstein landscape card. Notice they didn't do a lot of these landscape cards back then, or sideways card. Nowadays, it seems like half the cards are like that. That's a nice Joe Morgan for you, Daniel. All right, so Joe Morgan's in the books. If you're keeping track at home, you can check off who's still left out there in terms of the Hall of Famers to be found in this set. Next is number 13. Let's see what we can find for you. 72 Topps had the first trade. That's right, I remember those now. 13, Michael Coleman is back. Let's see what we can find for him. Good luck, Michael. Spot number 13. LeRon Lee is on the back. There's Matty Lou. Fred Bean, Frank Sherman. Now, some of you guys are a lot older than me. Like, I'm 41, so these cards don't really ring too much of a bell with me. But I bet a lot of you guys, hopefully this is bringing back some good memories of ripping these cards open. And like I said, they're all in such good shape. Look at the corners on all these. Bert Blyleven, 1974 Topps. He is a Hall of Famer. And there's LeRon Lee as the last one for Michael. So, Michael, thank you very much. Cog says, this is awesome. Thanks, man. I definitely like doing these set breaks. And because it was a near mint set, I had to do it. Like, sometimes, I feel like the other two set breaks I did, like the 1960 and 1955, a lot of those cards were in, like, quote-unquote good condition or very good condition, which is the equivalent of, like, a PSA 2 or 3. A lot of these cards are probably equivalent to, like, you know, like near mint, like PSA 8 or whatever. All right, next 14. This is for Denny K. Good luck to you. Andrew says, I'm also 41. Time's going by way too fast. Yes, it is. Like, I just wish that we could slow things down. But that's the way life is. Here we go. Austin says, keep up the great content. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Denny K is up. Let's see what we can find for you. We got Jim Slatton right there. Rick Auerbach. Mike Kekich. A lot of these guys. Hey, Bobby Gritch. That's a name that some of you will remember. We got a John Hiller. There's Willie Stargell. Pops. Big name right there. Hall of Famer. Willie Stargell. Randy says, I'm 65. These cards are my prime. Man, imagine riding your bike to the store every day and just picking up 74 Topps like every day after school. That would be awesome. Those were the days, huh? So, Denny, thank you very much. Lisa said I was 4 when these came out. That would be the equivalent of like 1984 Topps for me then. Wasn't buying them, but, you know, I remember them from my childhood. I had some, but not a ton of them. But 74 Topps, this was before my time. 15, I'm going to try something different on this one. I'm going to write it on the pack. Maybe save me a minute there. Mike V, let's see what we can find for you. I don't know if you like that. Maybe you don't like that or not, because then you can't see the name on the card. I don't want to put it over here. Maybe I won't do that again. Just trying it out. Ralph Hauk, manager of the Detroit Tigers. Willie Montanez. How much were these packs of 74? They were 10 cents a pack, and there's 8 cards per pack. There's Bob Watson, former president of, what was it, the American League? Gorman Thomas was a nice one right there. And that may be his rookie card. Gorman Thomas, I think that might be his rookie. Dave Cash. We've got Al Hrabosky, Ken Singleton, and your Hall of Famer hit is going to be a Carlton Fisk. Nice one right there, Carlton Fisk. That is his, what, 3rd year card. 72 is his rookie. So thank you very much to Mike V. Yeah, I don't think I like writing the name on the wrapper. I'll just keep doing it on the card. It's just easier that way, because then you get your name on the screen and everything, a little more front and center. Figured we'd try it out. Next up, spot number 16. Tony says, people love that 74 Fisk card. Yeah, that's one of his better cards. Great picture on that. The Mad Hungarian Al Hrabosky, yep. That was his nickname. There's an error card of Al Hrabosky. Was it like 81 Flea or something like that, where he's listed at 5 feet tall instead of 5 feet 10? That's one you can always look out for. I forget the exact year, but I do remember looking for that error card. What's the Winfield and Parker from the set worth? It all depends on their grade. In like a nice condition card like this, I don't know. Maybe fetch upward to $100. Nothing too crazy, but if you get it graded and it comes back a PSA 8, 9, or 10, then you're looking at big money. PSA 10 especially. George Swartz, spot number 16. Let's see what we can find for you. So far, no real notable names. Davey Lopes is a nice one. There's the Hank Aaron card. So another one of these as they go through all his years of tops. This is cool. There's a 70 tops card, 71, 72, and 73. Card number 6 of the set. So they made 6 of these Hank Aaron cards. That's the second one that we've seen. Again, they were commemorating or getting ready to commemorate Hank Aaron, who was just on the precipice of breaking the all-time home run record of 714. And I believe he ended up doing it sometime in April. So these cards were only out for like a month, and he broke the record by hitting the record breaker off of Al Downing. KS says the condition of these are great. You bought a nice set. Yeah, when I looked at the set, I was like, I can't pass on this. This is a great set, and this would be a great set break. And all the work is pretty much done for me. I don't have to put the set together or anything like that. All the hits are already sleeved up and everything, so it was a no-brainer. Here's 17. This is for Gary Hoffman. Let's see what we've got for you. Jim Cott. Man, that's a good card right there. Jim Cott probably should be a Hall of Famer. He's got, how many wins did he end up with? Like 298 or something like that? Manny Mota's another very nice one right there. So this is a pretty good pack. Jim Fregosi, former manager of the Phillies. And you've got a rookie card. Now, who's the star on this one? Frank White. It's a Frank White rookie card. You might remember Frank White played for a good many years as a second baseman with the KC Royals. And Mike Tyson, of course. Not the Mike Tyson, but I heard Mike Tyson, the boxer, supposedly maybe going to try to box Logan Paul. Wouldn't that be something? He's like 58 years old or something like that. It'd be even something else if he won. That would be pretty awesome. Lisa says, I'm surprised the centering is so good on these. Yeah, a lot of the centering has been good. There's some cards that you've noticed that the centering is a little bit off on. I think the 2 traded cards were a little bit off. But overall, it's a really nice condition set. Number 18. This one's from Michael Hoffman. Coleman, sorry. I don't know where I got Hoffman from. I was looking at Gary Hoffman on the name above him on the randomizer. Let's see what we've got for you. Norm Miller, man, another guy with those crazy sideburns. So they just started the sideburns up here, and they just let them grow down, it looks like. Kind of like you know, a little bit Amish-esque right there in the hairstyle. We've got Manny Sanguillen, nice one right there. And we've got a Joe Morgan and Rod Carew double Hall of Fame all-star card right there. That's a good one for sure. There's the back of it, piece of the puzzle. Rob said, I loved Mike Tyson's Punch-Out when I was a kid. I loved that game, too. That was a great game. Remember they took out Mike Tyson because he was, something happened with him. I think it was like some SA allegations. They took him out of the game after about a year or two, and they changed the name just to Punch-Out. They put Mr. Dream in. Man, that was, basically Mr. Dream was the exact same body structure as Mike Tyson, just changed the name, lightened up the pigment on his skin a little bit. Basically the exact same character, though. Here's number 19, Daniel Brown. Daniel, let's see what we can find for you. But yeah, Punch-Out was, I don't think I ever beat Punch-Out by myself. I got to Mr. Dream or Mike Tyson a bunch of times, but could never really beat him. He was just so tough. I remember Super Macho Man. I used to be like super pumped when I could beat him because he would do that spin punch. And once you finally get the timing of that down to duck out of the way, man, you feel good after that. Bobby Bonds is going to be your hit. And this is a double hit. I put a second one in there. Vita Blue, 2 nice stars of this era. And we've got a traded card of Ross Grimsley for Daniel in spot number 19. Nick says, I did. I had to cheat. Yeah, I did too. I Game Genie, type in all those random letters and numbers. I could, man, I used to play a lot of NES back in the day. I could do a whole series about that. Living Bass is here. Says, what's up, Jazz? On my lunch break at work, and I may have to hide for the rest of my shift to watch the end of the stream. Also, I got my 5-star and Optic. Living Bass, thank you very much. I don't know how much longer we're going to be. There's 71 spots, and we're already 30 minutes in. It might be like an hour and a half long. Next up is for Cody. Cody Garafola, we'll see what we can find for you. I don't really have much else to do tonight, but get the trash taken out. I'm going to take a day off from doing packages. Bucky Dent. I've been working so hard on the Patreon packages the last 3 days. Larry Heil, who is the indicator for Ricky Henderson rookie card, 1980 tops. There's Don Newhouser. We've got a Billy Williams and Reggie Jackson, double Hall of Famer, all-star card right there. Another very, very nice one. I do remember I used to love that game, Bases Loaded 1, 2, and 3. Base Loaded 3 was pretty awesome. Trying to play the perfect game. I was really good at all of those games, all bases loaded. Number 20, Cody's in the books. Thank you. Number 21 is for Rusty. Let's see what we can find for you, Rusty, in spot number 21. One of these days, we'll do a 52 top set break. Wouldn't that be awesome? Zach says, I got my 26 Patreon in today. That's awesome. Yeah, I did 26 on Tuesday. I did 51 yesterday, and I did 99 today, and I have to take a couple days off because I'm absolutely tired. It took me about 20 minutes at the post office today to take everything in there. My entire car was filled up. But we'll get back to getting packages out probably on Monday again. All right, here's our next hit. It's a Bill Madlock rookie card right there, 1974 tops, and Reggie Sanders is on the card as well. Ron Cash as well. Bill Madlock rookie card is your hit. What time did I wake up today? 5:30. Chris said I just joined 26 today. Well, that's okay. I always go back near the end of the month and I just redo all the new people. It's usually about a dozen to 20 people that sign up from like the middle of the month toward the end. We'll get you in there. Rusty, thank you very much. Next at spot 22, this is going to be for Derek Cornelsen. Shout out to you, Time for Cards. Thank you for being here tonight. Not much surprises in the MVP award voting today. I mean, maybe some of you are surprised that Bryce Harper won it. I was fully expecting that. I kind of like looking, I didn't look at the American League just because I didn't have time, but I looked at the National League voter breakdown, and Brandon Crawford came in 4th place, got 4 first-place votes. Bob Apodaca right there. What else? Jim Rooker, former Pirates announcer. Louis Tion is going to be your star hit. Louis Tion had a nice career. And Dusty Baker for good measure as well. Dusty Baker and Louis Tion, double hit pack for Derek. Good times as I pulled a Casey Mize auto out of my Series 2 hobby pack from my Patreon package today. Good time, Adam. That's awesome, man. Thanks for letting me know. That's one good thing about those hobby packs I like doing for you guys as well. There is a little bit of benefit in it for me for using the hobby packs because I get all these silver packs. If you're wondering, where do you keep getting all these silver packs from? It's because I'm literally breaking open about a dozen cases each month of hobby of like top Series 2 or update to send in Patreon packages. And that's a whole bunch of silver packs for me to do those videos with. And then you get to get a chance at a hit. And I'm glad that's an awesome hit, a Casey Mize auto. Here's 23. Michael Coleman is back. We'll see what we can find in spot number 23. Lisa says, I better pull a Casey Mize auto out of mine. Hopefully, that would be pretty awesome. Yeah, and Louis Tion had that Hideo Nomo-esque wind-up. There's another Hank Aaron card. There's 6 of these, and this is the 58, 59, 60, and 61. So probably card number 2 of the set, I would imagine. Card number 3, actually. His rookie card was 1954. And there's the traded card, Bill Sudeikis. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that airbrush job. It's like that New York Yankee logo is drawn on there by hand. Love that airbrush job. What do I think of the Padres right now? I think the Padres are going to have it a little bit tough. They've got the Giants, and who are becoming a juggernaut now. I don't know how long the Giants are going to last because, you know, they're going to have some turnover in that rotation, but I don't know. I think they're about a 500 team right now. We'll see. I mean, they've got so much talent. They could definitely overperform it. I was really disappointed with how they ended the season. Now, I picked them to go to the World Series in spring training last year, but it just didn't work out. Maybe when Clevenger's back, that'll be a little boost. He was out all last year with Tommy John surgery. Here's 24. This is for Michael Hafey. Good luck to you, Michael. Let's see what we can do for you. We got Marty Patton, Wayne Garrett, Jim Little, Steve Busby. Hey, Doyle Alexander. Oh, who was Doyle Alexander traded for? John Smoltz, right? John Smoltz. What's it? John Smoltz, Doyle Alexander trade? Went to the Tigers from the Braves, I think. And our hit is going to be a Pete Rose All-Star card. Now, he's not in the Hall of Fame, but he is a very good one. And John says, did I get card store number 2? Yes, you did, John. I'm actually probably going to film that after I'm done here. I'm going to film that one because I'm really anxious to open up that. There's a Triple Threads box in there, and I've just been wanting to open it for ever since I bought it. So I'm glad that you picked up that spot, and hopefully there's some good stuff in there. Yeah, I'll film it, and I'll probably upload it. I got Face Off Friday tomorrow, so probably Saturday or Sunday. Thomas says 12 days till there's a lockout. I sure hope not. That would be terrible. Ike, how's it going? Good to see you. We got spot number 25, and it's Michael Coleman. Michael Coleman at spot number 25. Let's see what we can find for you. Hopefully this isn't bleeding through onto my mat. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here, man. There's Cito Gaston right there. He was, the manager of the Toronto Blue Jays. My brother and I used to not like him. I don't know why. We used to call him Cito Gaspain when we were little kids. Jerry Royce, who always looked super old, I guess doesn't look that old right there with the blonde hair. The wrinkles are still coming. He's probably only like 24 there. There's Johnny Grubb. We've got Eddie Matthews, Hall of Famer right there with 512 career home runs. This is his manager card, and you can see the kind of cool they feature all the coaches on there. Chase cards tonight, Ike, are going to be Dave Winfield, Nolan Ryan, and Dave Parker. Dave Winfield's a rookie card in this, so is Dave Parker. And there's lots of good Hall of Famers in this as well. We're on spot 25 out of 71. Next up, 26. This is for Walker Washburn. All of these spots were randomized live at the outset of the break. That's why I have to fill up the cards now as we go along. It does take a couple seconds, but better to know where you're at, right? Montreal Expos team card there. Dave Concepcion is a nice card. Got the New York Yankees team card as well. Ron Blomberg. Andy Costco, Cincinnati Reds is your next hit. It's a manager card of Sparky Anderson, a Hall of Famer, Sparky Anderson, and Larry Dierker. Nice one as well. Dierker, former manager of the Houston Astros. Yep, he's in his Angels uniform in this. Nolan Ryan. Next up, spot number 27. Timmy says, I heard today the lockout may be imminent. Both sides are very far apart. Yeah, that's... Remember what happened last time there was a strike? Not only did we lose the World Series, but it killed baseball cards. A lot of people just left the hobby because they're like, why are we going to, take interest in a bunch of millionaire crybabies and whatever? And a lot of people left the hobby and the sport back in 1994. Came back in 95. About a month late, I think we got started April 30th, played a 144-game season instead of 162. Tony Oliva's nice hit, Oliva. And we got the Hank Aaron. All-time home run king right there. New all-time home run king, Hank Aaron. There's the back of the card. Now, they were calling it there a little early. That would have been pretty terrible if Hank Aaron would have had a career-ending injury. As you can see, he opened the season with 713, so he wasn't quite there yet. Tells you Hank becomes baseball's all-time home run king in 1974. So if he would have gotten injured in the first week of the season and never played again, this card would have been quite an interesting uncorrected error card. So Top's putting it out there. But yeah, he did end up breaking the home run record in April of 1974. But these cards hit the shelves in March. And Greg Robinson is our traded card, this last one. So Christopher, congratulations on the Hank Aaron, card number 1 of the set. Very cool card right there. This is the, they didn't have Hank Aaron on the front of the pack or anything. It's just a nice red pack, classic pack design. I don't even think it says 74 Tops. Here's 28, Jason Short. Let's see what we can find for you. I was thinking about maybe printing out like the wrappers, but I was like, man, it's going to probably take, I don't know how many red ink cartridges I'm going to go through. I don't think we need to do that for this one. Jason Short is up at spot number 28. We'll see what we can find for you. Boots Day. What a name that is, Boots Day. There's Joe Niekro. Not a Hall of Famer, but a great career. Brent Strom, you guys know him from the Houston Astros, pitching coach. Ron Hunt, looks like he's never held a bat before in his life. Man, what's he doing? There's Don Baylor, had a nice career. Larry Lintz. We've got Ken Suarez, and we've got Willie McCovey from the San Diego Padres. Hall of Famer right there. KS says a PSA 9 Winfield goes for about $1,500. So that's pretty good. I don't even know what a PSA 10 would go for. Probably 5 digits. Jason, thank you very much. Spot 28 is in the books. Next up, spot number 29. This is for Bradley Bender. We'll see what we can find for you, Brad. Good luck. Get your name on this one. Cog says, nice McCovey. It sure is. Bradley Bender at 29. I wonder if I should just leave the cap off. That's kind of dangerous, but I'll do it just to save a second. There's Bill Buckner, who recently passed away about a year ago. Greg Lazinski. Bobby Winkles. Interesting name right there. Salty Parker. Some nice names on that staff. Wilbur Wood had a nice career. Don Kessinger. There's Steve Carlton. Good old lefty Steve Carlton. Nice looking card. Hall of Famer and traded. Jim Wynn is the last one. Giants card says, no better way to spend an evening after wisdom teeth surgery than watching jabs. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. I hope that your mouth isn't hurting too bad. I was lucky enough to never have to have my wisdom teeth out. I still have them. I guess I just have a big mouth. James, how's it going? Spot number 30. This is going to be for Sean Alvarez. Sean Alvarez, good luck to you. Let's see what we've got in your pack. Larry Christensen is first. Yeah, a lot of great pitchers in this era. Gary Nolan. Nice hairdo on the Gary Nolan right there. Jim Brewer. Danny Ozark manager card. We've got Dave Sells, and Fergie Jenkins is going to be your Hall of Fame hit right there. Fergie Jenkins, 1974. And Claude Osteen traded card to the Astros with the airbrushed hat. Sean, thank you very much. Yeah, luckily, I've never had to have those. I guess most people have to have their wisdom teeth out and then have to drink through a straw for a few days at least. Next, spot number 31. This one is for Nick Lieberman. Nick, we'll see what we can find for you if I can ever get the team bag opened up and get your name written on here. Nick Lieberman, thank you very much. All right, let's see what we've got for you here. Got a Cincinnati Reds card on the back. Got the World Series card on the front. New York Mets beating the Oakland A's 2-0. Oakland would eventually go on to win that World Series. Glenn Beckert. Oakland was a machine there. In the 70s had some really... There was like 3 big teams in the 70s. You had the Oakland A's, Cincinnati Reds, and the Pittsburgh Pirates. There's Greg Nettles is going to be your star hit from this era. And you get a bonus one. It's Buddy Bell. Both nice players. Greg Nettles is a very nice card. There's the back of it. Greg, don't call me Craig. As you know, there's an error card of Craig Nettles out there. I can't remember exactly what set it's from. I think it's a Fleer set. It's been a long time since I've been chasing after error cards. But anyway, next up, 32. This one is for Andrew McCann. Andrew McCann had the Eddie Matthews error card. And Andrew, after further consideration and consultation with Mr. Myers, the owner of the set, he said, give him the error card anyway. So you're getting both cut autos of Eddie Matthews. There's Tim McCarver, had a very nice career. It's 81 Fleer. Okay. Also, Tim McCarver was a great announcer. Milt May, Ted Sizemore, Dennis Menke. There's Fred Kendall, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was the father of Jason Kendall. Got a Hank Aaron card there, 62, 63, 64, and 65. Love that 62 card. It's my favorite out of those 4. And we've got a traded card. Man, that Los Angeles Dodgers hat just looks so fake. Mike Marshall is our last one right there for Andrew. So, Andrew, thank you very much. Congrats on the Hank Aaron card. Next, it's spot number 33. It's for Jacob. Jacob G. Fred Michael says, yes, indeed. Jason Kendall. His dad is Fred. I thought so. Jason Kendall was not a very nice guy for the Pirates. I've heard stories from season ticket holders that he did not like the fans. In fact, he went so far as to have season ticket time taken away for season ticket holders because he was tired of the fans coming in and like talking to him or whatever, being distracted. So Jason Kendall, kind of a prima donna, I guess. I don't know if anyone else has any stories about him. I just heard that from season ticket holders through the grapevine. And another Hank Aaron, that one has his rookie card on there. 54 tops is his rookie. Got his 55, his 56, and his 57. All of those are really, really great cards. Now, this one is an uncorrected error card. As you see in 57, he's batting left-handed there. It's a reverse negative. He's not supposed to be a lefty, folks, as you can clearly see right there. He's following through right-handed. Cool card right there, that 57. And Pete Richard with a really poorly photoshopped St. Louis Cardinals hat on. Hey, back in 74, you had to make do with the technology that you had available to you. That's probably about as good as it gets for Photoshop. A lot of you guys could probably do a better job in about 3 minutes on Photoshop with the technology we have nowadays. Next, Dave Kingman's on the top, who had a really nice career. 400 plus home runs. Just a lot of strikeouts for him, so never got into the Hall of Fame. Michael Coleman at spot 34. Let's see what we've got. And Buster has the 56. Cox says, I never knew about that Hank Aaron error card. Thanks for letting me know. You're welcome. We've got a 73 World Series card. There's Mike Paul. Looks like his hat's probably photoshopped as well. We've got Randy Hundley. Whatever happened to ball hockey? I just gave it up to spend more time with the family and then just never really got back into it. We got Reggie Jackson. There he is. Reggie Jackson, one of the big names in this set. A little bit off center, but still a very nice card. A little bit of wax on the back. Reggie for Michael. So congratulations on that one. Ron Bloomberg was the first official ever DH. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Hey, John Curtis right there. Traded card. Probably wasn't expecting to take his hat off this day. Look at that messy, matted down hair right there. Probably like, can you just make it easy for us? Just take your hat off. Yeah, we already have like 30 other ones we're photoshopping. Just take the hat off, please. All right, so Michael, there's 34. Reggie Jackson for you. Early Reggie, his rookie card 69. Next up, it's 35 after Michael. Let me scroll on up my randomizer list. It's going to be Matthew F. That's right, Indy. You used to. Haven't seen Zach Hampel in a few years now. Probably last time I ran into him was like 2018. Maybe early 2019. I can't remember. I have not been to, haven't done the ball hockey thing since May of 2019. All right, we've got a World Series card right there. Jim Howarth, Ernie McNally. There's Bill Gugelweski. Never heard of him before. Steve Rogers was a very nice pitcher back then. Bobby Mercer, solid player. And there's a Hall of Famer, new guy to the group. Ted Simmons, Hall of Famer. St. Louis Cardinals. Now, I never thought a Ted Simmons would even be a Hall of Famer. Like, growing up, whenever I got a Ted Simmons, like, 87 Topps card or whatever, I just flicked it off into my comments pile. But he compiled and got the stats. And also, probably had a couple people that liked him on that Veterans Committee, and he got voted in. It was always a common, though. Next up, 36. Juan Marichal and Luis Aparicio both had their final card in 74. That's always good knowledge. I like to... I know a lot of people like looking out for players' final year cards. Todd Zelko is up right now. A lot of people collect rookies, but some people collect final year cards. I mean, it's kind of cool to get a card that has their final stats for their entire career on the back. All right, next we got Bill Singer, and Al Oliver had a great career, and your hit is going to be a Lou Brock, all-star card Lou Brock, with Tommy Harper on there, leading the league in stolen bases. Thurman Munson should be in the Hall of Fame, says Thomas. Yeah, he was on his way. I mean, if he would have played probably 5 more years, he would have been in. Kind of stinks. His career got cut short. Broke into the league and had his rookie card in 1970, so I think his rookie year is probably 69. Died 10 years later in a helicopter crash in, 79? And that was, I guess, just not enough for the Riders to put him in there. Next, 37. This one is for Michael Coleman. Let's see what we can find for you. Hey, Steve Blass is on the front. Steve Blass has a disease named after him. Steve Blass disease, which you may or may not have heard of, but Rick Ankiel had it. And it's basically when you completely lose the ability to be able to throw a strike. Steve Blass was such a great pitcher there. You can see his nice earned run average, 361 career, 100-plus wins. Then he just lost it. J.R. Richard is a very nice one as well. Another guy with a career cut short, although Steve Blass was just kind of sad. But this was kind of tragic. J.R. Richard had a stroke and just could never play again. And he was one of the top strikeout guys in the league. And it's not shown yet, but he would go on to be striking out upper 200 to 300 guys per year, right up there with Nolan Ryan territory. There's Rick Monday. He's an American hero. Rick Monday. He snatched a flag. There's some, I'm just going to call them losers. There's some losers trying to burn an American flag out in the outfield of Dodger Stadium. Rick Monday literally raced out and snatched the flag away and saved it from being burned. American hero right there. There's Billy Williams. He's a Hall of Famer. Nice one right there. And traded card of Aurelio Monteagudo. I've never heard of him before. And looks like they caught him in the parking lot outside for that card. So, Michael, thank you very much. You're in the books on that one. Next up, spot number 38. Christopher Garland. Let's see what we can find for you. Get your name on this card, Christopher Garland. And Rusty's in the on-deck circle. We've got a rookie card. None of these guys are very, very big names, though. There's Cecil Cooper had a great career. Richie Hebner had a nice career as well. What else we got? Bob Boone. That's part of the Boones. The Boone 3 generations with Ray Boone, Bob Boone, and then Brett Boone and Aaron Boone. A whole bunch of Boones. And we've got Reggie Jackson and Willie Stargell's The Hit. Very, very nice. Ike says J.R. Richard was a little tragic as well, but he overcame homelessness and was a really good guy. Rest in peace. Yeah, I totally forgot about that part of his story. But there we go. Reggie Jackson. And all the packs will have at least one sleeve card in them. Yes. One hit, so to speak. So, Christopher, thank you very much. You are in the books. What do we got next? After 38 comes 39, and that pack is going to be for Rusty Whitson. Let's see what we can find for you. Ichiro is getting the Mariners Hall of Fame. Well, a few more years he'll be in the Baseball Hall of Fame, and it's got to be unanimous for Ichiro, I would imagine. Rusty's up. Good luck to you, Rusty. Pete Buchanan, former Pirates coach right there. I think he also managed the Phillies there for a while. Manny Trillo. Bill Plummer. Tommy John, nice one right there. Tommy John will forever be known for the surgery. Then we've got Billy Martin right there, a nice one. Obviously a Photoshop Texas Rangers hat on him. Hal Breeden. What else we got? Ron Santo is going to be here. Nice one right there. Ron Santo. Looks like that was maybe taken at spring training. Ricky, probably I am not going to get back into that. I don't think so. Ron Santo right there. And we got Willie Davis. A mess of things says, OMG, I just spent an hour giving someone a 20-minute ride. Entertain me while I scarf a slice of pizza. Man, that's a long time. Was it someone you knew, or was it just complete awkwardness, like doing maybe an Uber or something like that, or a Lyft? It could have been worse. It could have been like a 2-3 hour ride to the other side of the state or whatever. Here's number 40. It is for Andrew McCann. I personally have never taken an Uber or Lyft, so I've never had that experience. I've taken a taxi before. New York City, I took a taxi one time, and I think that was and also Spain, I took a taxi, which was pretty cool. So Andrew, that was the first time I was ever in a taxi, was in Spain. I got out of the train station in Madrid, and it wasn't Madrid, it was Seville, and I had to go to my host family. And I was like, for whatever reason, you might think this is ridiculous. I spent a semester in Spain in 2001, and I took $100 to last the whole time. Like, what an idiot. Like, my parents were like, we'll pay for the trip, but you got to pay for the spending money while there. So I literally took $100. That was a mistake. So I was like, I'll save some money. I'll just walk. And it ended up being so far that eventually I just gave up and got a taxi. There's Thurman Munson. That's a nice card right there. Nice mustache on Thurman Munson. He had a great, albeit shortened career. Thurman Munson. And Reggie Cleveland. Nice name right there, Reggie Cleveland for Andrew. So congratulations on the Munson right there. As we move along, we are more than halfway done. There's 71 total spots in this break. Here's spot number 41. We got Rusty back again. Good luck to you, Rusty. Next time, take your guitar and do some busking for spending money. That's not. I always thought about taking my guitar to a Dave Matthews Band concert and just sitting out there in the parking lot hours before and just playing Dave Matthews songs and singing them and just seeing if anybody stops by to listen. There's Brian Downing. He had a nice career. Got Charlie Sands. Interesting photo on Charlie right there. Gene Michael. There's Tim Foley. And Mike Schmidt. Nice, Mike Schmidt. It's off center, but a Mike Schmidt first ever card all by himself. His rookie card is 1973 Topps. And that's the first time he's there by himself. On 73, he shares the card with 2 other people. Have your guitar case open, see if you get some tips. Yeah, maybe. I'd probably get a lot of requests, though. Like, people would be like, hey, can you play this or that? And I'd be like, I can't. Can you play, like, Warehouse? I could be like, I can, but it's going to sound pretty crappy. That's a song that's a little bit tougher to play. A lot of muting of strings in that one. Next, 42, it's for Avery. Good luck to you, Avery, at 42. Let's get your name on it. Avery McGuire. All right, let's see what we've got for you. Rookie card there. Bunch of kind of no names. Bobby Darwin. Bob Moose. Nice hair on the Bob Moose right there. And you're going to have for your hit, Davey Johnson. Davey Johnson had some pop in his career. Look, 43 home runs. Man. Did you ever look at Davey Johnson in the dugout when he was a manager for like the Nationals near the end of his career, the Mets, and think, man, that guy once had a 43 home run season? There it is, Steve Garvey's the next hit. Very nice looking card right there, landscape Steve Garvey, who probably should be a Hall of Famer before some of these other guys that have gotten in. Like, I'd probably put him slightly above Harold Baines and Ted Simmons, but didn't get in. Had a very good career though. Michael says that was his only big home run season. Yep, Davey Johnson popped off there with 43 dingers in 1973. Next up, 43. Speaking of that number 43, it's for Gary Hoffman. Choose one, Mike Trout or Willie Mays. In their prime, oh man. I gotta maybe go Willie Mays. Mike Trout's not that far behind him, though. They're almost identical. Gary Hoffman, 43. Let's see what we can find for you. Rudy May. Mel Stottlemyre, former pitching coach. Pete Rose is your hit. Pete Rose, 1974 Topps. Laying down a bunt right there. Actually, probably pulling it back, I think. Or maybe he laid it down right down the third baseline and he's taken off. I can't really tell. And George Mitterwald. So Pete Rose, the all-time hit king in Major League Baseball with, 4,156 career hits. Of course, Ichiro surpassed that if you factor in his Japanese League hits. But most people still consider Pete the top dog, especially in Cincinnati. Next, 44. We got Michael Coleman back. We'll see what we can find for you in 44. Good luck to you. Here we go. Frank Tanana, rookie card. That's a name that you probably recognize from your 80s Topps cards. Chris Chambliss, a big-time postseason hero of the 70s. George Hendrick, a nice player right there. Chuck Tanner, World Series manager with the Pirates. Jim Wynn, and your hit, it's going to be Pete Rose and Rod Carew, a double All-Star 1973 batting leader card. Nice one right there. Would be double Hall of Famer, but of course Pete's not in. And Ed Kirkpatrick with the Pirates is your extra hit right there. Extra card at the end. Just kind of like saves us from seeing what the last card is. That's why I put a common card on the back. All right, next at 45, we have Sean Alvarez. We'll see what we can find for you. Sean Alvarez. Spot 45. Mickey Stanley. There's Jim Ray. Don Gullett. Don Wilson. Ramon Hernandez. Nellie Bryles. We've got a hit here of Willie Stargell, and Reggie Jackson. 2 nice sluggers of this era. And a Bob Johnson rocking a pretty filthy mustache right there. The Fu Manchu. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Rod Beck. JD says, I had to Google J.R. Richards' page. Every time I watch this channel, I Google players. That's a good way to learn about some of these players for sure. Just find something, a little tidbit here or there, and just think, oh, I'd like to know more about that guy. Next up, 46. We'll see what we can find for Michael Hafey. Good luck to you, Michael. All right, what do we have here? Frank Tavares, Gene Mock manager card, Gary Matthews, Tito Fuentes with a nice sweatband around the hat there. That's an interesting style choice. Jeff Burrows, Jim Holt. And the hit's going to be Red Cheendins, the manager, Hall of Famer right there. Hall of Fame manager, also had a great career from the Cardinals. So, Michael, thank you very much. What year is the first factory set? I believe, actually, it was 1974, if I'm not mistaken, was the first year they put together a factory set. I'll have to Google that again. But I think it might be from this year. Next, we got 47. This is for Raymond Seitzinger, a.k.a. Dreamer Believer. So we'll see what we can find for you, Raymond. Good luck. Austin said I couldn't stand Gary Matthews Jr. growing up. No idea why. Yeah, I never really had a problem with him. I think he may have played on the Buccos for maybe like a partial season. There's Ken Brett, brother of George Brett. And we've got the Ken Griffey Sr. rookie card as your hit. So Ken Griffey Sr., dad of Junior. Good card right there. And Lou Piniella traded card is the last one. Michael says, Tito Fuentes is a fun guy. I met him several times. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A lot of these guys, I'm sure some of you have run into or have memories of. For sure, especially if this was your team and this is your era. Here's number 48. This is for Terry Ingalls. So, Terry, you're up. Good luck to you in spot 48. We've got Luke Walker on the top. Danny Cater. There's a nice one of the AL playoffs. George Stone. Richie Zisk, part of the Pirates machine there in the 70s. Bob Locker. Johnny Bench is going to be your hit. Hall of Fame catcher Johnny Bench and Gary Sutherland. So Johnny Bench pulled his rookie card out of Mystery Box Monday, 1968 Topps. It's a very nice one. So a nice early bench for Tara. Thank you very much. Who do we have coming up next? Spot number 49. This is going to Jeremy Davis. Good luck to you, Jeremy. Fuentes is a Giants Spanish radio color guy now. That's cool. I wonder what a lot of these guys went on to do after their careers were over. That'd be kind of a cool series. Where are they now? And go and find the guy and interview him and get their life story. Tommy Davis, Jim Perry, John Milner, Walter Alston. Hey, he probably should be in a sleeve. He's a Hall of Famer. Looks like I screwed up on that one. But Joe Torre is going to be your hit, Hall of Famer. You're welcome, Tara. Thanks for participating. Joe Torre, Hall of Famer, also was a very good player back in his day. Look at those nice stats. All those home runs, 20, 27, 36, 20, 21, 24. 302 career hitter right there. Joe Torre could swing the bat. He wasn't just an all X's and O's guy in the dugout for the Yankees. Jeremy, thank you very much. Although that's where a lot of people kind of found out about him. Austin said, yes, indeed, he did win an MVP. Number 50, this is for Christopher Donnell. Christopher Donnell. And I totally butchered your name there because I was trying to read the chat at the same time. Let's see what we've got here. Ron Say had a nice career. Doc Ellis, who once pitched a no-hitter while he was high on LSD. There's a long story about that. Completely just fried out of his mind. I don't know why the Pirates announcers always would talk about that when I was a kid. I was like, I don't know if you should be telling me that. There's Carl Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer, and Jim Ray. Nice Carl Yastrzemski with the bat all up in the camera's face. So, Christopher, thank you very much. JJ says, I want to see a Tony Gwynn card. Well, Tony Gwynn was probably about 10 or 11 years old in 1974, so it's not going to happen tonight. Have to tune back in for maybe an 83 or something like that. Here's 51. This one's for Jacob. Jacob G has 51. Let's see what we can find for you here. Brooks Robinson. What I must have screwed up and put the hit on the front of the pack there, so that was supposed to be at the back. Well, Brooksy's your hit. Brooks Robinson, 1974 Topps card. Let's see if you have anything else. Sorry about the collation there. That card should have been right there. And Felipe Alou is the last one right there. Felipe Alou, you probably remember as the manager of the Montreal Expos. Father of Moises Alou. Thank you very much, Jacob. Brooks Robinson for you is a nice one. Let's see if I didn't screw it up on any more of these. Here's number 52. This is for Christopher Knoblauch. Should we keep our Corbin Burns rookie cards? Heck yeah, Corbin Burns has some crazy stuff. Now that he's got a hold of that filthy cutter, he might do it all again next year. Remember, just think back to Mariano Rivera. He basically made he made a Hall of Fame career out of one pitch, the cutter. Robinson signs through the mail for $10. That's good to know. Sparky Lyle. Bob Gibson is your next hit. So, Christopher, congratulations on this one. Bob Gibson, 1974 Topps. Very nice card right there. And we've got Steve Stone is the last one. Who is, forget who, but Steve Stone is an announcer for, is it the White Sox? I can't remember. Announcer somewhere. Next, 53 is for Walker Washburn. Let's see what we can find for you. In 53. White Sox analysis, John. Okay, got it right. Don't really listen to too many White Sox broadcasts. Okay, your hit's going to be Phil Niekro, Hall of Famer Phil Niekro. I'm surprised there's not tar and stuff all over his glove right there. Looks like that may have been taken in spring training. He was known for doctoring the baseball with sandpaper, tar, whatever. Stone was a Cubs announcer, but now supposedly a White Sox announcer, I guess. All right, so Walker, thank you very much. Next up, 54. This one's for Jose Salas. We'll see what we can find for you, Jose. 54. All right, we've got Jim Mason. There's Danny Dyer, Duffy Dyer. Janji says, love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much for the kind words. Grant Jackson and Yogi Berra is going to be your hit. Hall of Famer Yogi Berra. He's in the Hall of Fame for his playing days, more so than his managerial days, but a nice one right there, Yogi Berra. And I never knew this, guys, but there's actually a Yogi Berra card. I found this out years ago, and I thought it was so cool because I never knew about it. Maybe you know about it, maybe you don't, but there's a Yogi Berra card that's hidden in the 1987 Topps set. You probably have a bunch of it and don't even realize it. It's the Houston Astros team card. If you find the Houston Astros team card from 1987 Topps, Yogi Berra, who's I guess just a bench coach at the time, is out on the mound talking to the guy, the pitcher. So check it out. It's kind of a cool card. Probably his last true Topps card, really. He doesn't get really any credit for the card. It doesn't say Yogi Berra on the card anymore, but his picture's on the front. Lou Piniella right there. Man, Lou is swinging hard and going down swinging there. Spinning all around. It's our second Lou Piniella card that we've seen. We also had the trade. And there it is! Dave Winfield, arguably the best card in the set. Dave Winfield rookie card, and it is for Jeremy. There's the back of the card. Dave Winfield, of course, was a Hall of Famer and played for the Padres and then got picked up by the Yankees. I bet some of you are thinking this was coming in the last pack, but there it is. Spot number 55. It goes to Jeremy Davis, the Dave Winfield rookie card. Honestly, I thought it was a little bit later than this, but there we go. I kind of like put them in general areas on the board. I was like, I can't have Dave Winfield as the first card in the break, so I'll put him on down the line. And Jeremy 55 is the lucky number today. Now, there's still Dave Parker rookie card. There's still Nolan Ryan in here. So Jeremy gets the arguably the top card. I think in a PSA 10, that's going to be worth the most out of all the cards in this set. Michael Coleman missed it by 1. Michael Coleman, we'll see what we can find for you. Someone said a PSA 9 of that Winfield's worth $1,500. Al Downing, who gave up the Hank Aaron's record-breaking home run. All right, we've got Gaylord Perry right there. Gaylord Perry, Hall of Fame pitcher for Michael. And we've got Cesar Tovar as the last one. The mix is I'm waiting on the Nolan. Nolan's coming at some point. Next up, spot number 57 is also from Michael Coleman. Bryce Harper won the MVP award. Yep, told you guys. His can't overlook his rates there. That OPS was just too much to not give him the MVP. Let's see, we have Oscar Gamble with that iconic hair. Jim Palmer's next one. Hall of Famer Jim Palmer for Michael. So, Michael, congrats on the Jim Palmer. Nice Hall of Fame picture right there for you. Spot number 58 is going to Rusty. Good luck to you. Get your name on the card. I'll have to write the names over and over again because we randomized these live right before we started ripping these. KS says your baseball knowledge is off the charts. Thanks. I don't even know where I have it. It's just in there from here and there, little bits and pieces I pick up. Any Washington cards in here? Nope, there's not. Boog Powell. That's a good card right there. A nice career, and he's beloved amongst Orioles fans because he's got Boog's Barbecue out there right behind the batter's eye in center field on Utah Street. Camden Yards. Rod Carew is going to be the next hit. Rod Carew, a nice one right there. And we got a traded card of Cecil Upshaw, looking really confused. He's like, huh? I was traded? Cecil Upshaw. Rusty, thank you very much. All right, next, number 59. This is for Manuel Pacheco. Let's see what we can find for you. Pitcher gave Clemente's hit. I can't remember that. That was in 1972. I was not around, and, man, I can't remember. Sam McDowell. World Series card, Ellie Rodriguez. He looks like looks like he found out on opening day. Jackie Brown. Frank Robinson. Nice Hall of Fame right there, Frank. A Mess of Things says the slice has been successfully scarfed. See you soon. All right. Thank you very much, A Mess of Things. Hope it was some good pizza. Tonight I took my kids out to Eaton Park. We've been doing this thing that they've been taking turns picking the restaurant. So it was Emmylou's turn to pick. She's my 4-year-old. And she was getting some heavy influence from my oldest daughter who wanted, but she stuck to her guns and picked Eaton Park. And had a nice chicken bacon salad there for myself. And then the kids got their usual. Here's 60. This is for Denny K. Let's see what we can find. Steve Arlen, Steve Klein. Jack McKeon with a big old chew in the mouth right there. Jack McKeon, of course, would go on to manage the Marlins to their World Series in 97. No, was it 03 or 97? I can't remember. One of those years. Lou Brock. That's a great card right there. Lou Brock, formerly the all-time stolen base king before Ricky Henderson came along and dethroned him in 1990, I want to say. I feel like I remember some 1991 Upper Deck cards commemorating the new stolen base record. Man, it didn't take Ricky that long. He came in 1980. He has the record 10, 11 years later. All right, next, 61. This one is for Todd Zelko. We'll see what we can find for you. Todd, only 10 packs left. Thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this set break. A nice look back at 74 tops. Probably will never have a chance to open packs of these because they're so expensive. And there's a big risk involved, too, that they could have water damage. So better just to buy a nice near mint set. There's Luis Aparicio, Hall of Famer, and his final ever Topps card. And Tommy Agee is the last one. So, Todd, thank you very much. Cog says, where's the Nolan? Well, he better be in here. I paid for a complete set. I better have received every single card. Here's next, 62. Todd Peterson says, I became a quadriplegic a year ago, and it's been tough. But spending time watching you has made it a little bit easier. Thank you, Todd. Really sorry to hear that, man, but I'm glad that our videos help out in any way possible. I know there's people out there going through stuff right now all over the place, all different kinds of things. We've all got stuff going on, and I use other videos to take my mind off of things too. I'm glad some of you guys think enough of this channel to use mine to just distract you from some of the problems in the world or in your own life. And I really appreciate all you guys tuning in and day out. There's Charlie Huff. Actually, this might be the only card where Charlie Huff doesn't look over 50 in that I've ever seen. Wow. 1974 Charlie Huff. I'm going to have to mark that one down. Tom House. J.R. House's dad. He was a former Pirates field prospect. And there's Tom Seaver. Nice one right there. Tom Seaver. That's a great card. So, Todd, thanks again for the super chat. I really appreciate that. We've actually auctioned this card off, I think, twice. Very nice card right there. And Terry Crowley is the last one. So, Sean, thank you very much. What else do we have here? There's 62. 63. This one is going to be for Thomas Campbell. All these... No, this is Jason Short. Sorry, I looked at the wrong number. Jason Short has 63. Thomas Campbell has 64. Mark says your videos help out my mental health as well. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate that. Rusty Staub's a nice name. We've got Dave Justy. There's Orlando Cepeda, Hall of Famer Orlando Cepeda near the end of his career. His rookie card was 1958. Ike says they found a Charlie Huff rookie card with the Dead Sea Scrolls. That's how old he is. Yeah, he just always looks so ancient. KS says, I Googled it again. You're right. This is the first year ever for factory sets. I thought so. Factory sets nowadays, it seems like Topps can't even give them away. They printed so many of them. You might remember they were giving them away in the Future Stars Club this past month. I opened it up and was like, wow, a factory set instead of a blaster box? I was pretty stoked about that. I thought that was awesome. Here's 64. Those factory sets are like $50 a piece. That's why I thought it was so cool. Thomas Campbell at 64, as we have just a few more packs to go. As you can see in the top right hand of your screen, this is all we've got left. Guess I can move it over a little bit. Let's see what we've got. There's Tommy A.G. again, just had his traded card. Pedro Bourbon, Tom Hall, Frank Duffy, and the hit is going to be a Tom Seaver and Jim Palmer, double Hall of Fame All-Star card right there. Cool league leader card. I like that one. Thomas, congratulations. Nolan Ryan's still out there. 64 is in the books. The Dave Winfield was found about 10 packs ago. 65. This one is for Daniel Brown. Let's see what we can find for you. I'll get your name on the card. Daniel Brown. What's with the 582 Montgomery Club jumping up to 600? Yeah, well, it was still 300 for me. If you renewed, you got it for 300. Man, they're just taking advantage, I guess. Bert Campaneris, nice player right there. Gene Tennis. And Carl Yastrzemski. It is now, you might think, wait a minute, Carl Yastrzemski? Well, guess what, folks? There was a shortage of cards. There was only 704, so about the last 6 packs or so, I had to add an extra card so you guys could get 10. So I just grabbed some other cards from my collection just so you could get 10. And I wasn't going to give you a common. So I gave you a nice Carl Yastrzemski right there as your bonus. And you have the Nolan Ryan and Tom Seaver as your main hit. Seaver and Ryan. That is a great card. Daniel, congratulations on that one. So, yeah, like I said, these packs, I was like, wait a minute. These last, 6 or 7 packs have, 9 cards each. I can't let that happen because I said that each card would have approximately 10. So, like I said, I picked out some extra cards here and there and added them in. 66, Richard Lutz. This one is for you. Paul says the 74 set was sold through JCPenney's. They didn't sell so well, so they turned them back over to Topps. The next year, a New York dealer got the leftovers, and she sold them for $9 each. Imagine what those sealed factory sets would go for now. Probably like $9,000. Probably even more than that if they're still sealed. Richard Lutz is up right now. Spot 66. Good luck to you, Richard. Felipe Alou, we had his traded card earlier. Cesar Cedeno. Charlie Fox. There's Carlton Fisk. That's the bonus card I tossed in for you. And your main hit, it's a Raleigh Fingers with the crazy mustache. Raleigh Fingers, Hall of Famer. George Culver's the last one. This is the first card I've noticed in the entire set that's actually not a near mint card. There's a slight little faint crease there. Whoever collated the set must have missed that one, but caught that one in the light there. Any good rookies in 2020? Yeah, you got Randy Rosarane and Luis Robert. Those are probably the main guys. Depending on what series you have. Also, Yordan Alvarez could be in there. Next, spot number 67, Denny K. Let's see what we can find for you, Denny. You're going to have the Nolan Ryan coming up here. Got a 1 in 5 chance. Let's see. Steve Stone. There he is. Steve Stone, announcer for the White Sox. Jim Catfish Hunter. How did I miss that one? That one should be in a sleeve in its own pack. He's a Hall of Famer. And there's Carl Yastrzemski. That was a throw-in from me. And Don Sutton is your Hall of Famer. So overall, a pretty good pack. You got 3 Hall of Famers in there, Denny. 2020 update. Randy Rosarena is pretty much the only rookie card you want to find in there. Number 2 rookie is Trent Grisham. But you never know. Some of those guys can definitely take off next year or the year after, and it might increase in value. 68. What do we got for you, Denny K? Back-to-back. Oh, last pack was pretty good. Let's see what you have here. There's Daryl Cheney, Ted Martinez. Checklist. Larry Boa had a nice career and managerial career. Mickey Rivers. Carlton Fisk. That's a throw-in from me to make it 10. And Al Kaline is going to be your Hall of Fame hit from the set. A great condition, great centered Al Kaline card. That is a beautiful card right there. Look at his arms, by the way. If you notice some of these players, they weren't jacked, really. I don't even know if they lifted weights back then. They just went off their brute physical strength that God blessed them with. Al Kaline wasn't jacked at all, but man, could he swing it. Look at all those home runs that he hit in his career. Hall of Famer. And John Edwards. So, Denny, thank you very much. Well, we've got 3 packs left. And it's Cody, Derek, and Daniel. They're going to be coming up. So, one of you guys is going to get the Ryan. Let's see. Spot number 69 is for Cody. Let's see what we can find for you. Cody Garafola. Alrighty, we've got Mike Cuellar right there. And then let's see if there's anybody else. Tom Griffin. Jim Colborn, former coach in the big leagues. I remember that name. I don't know if he was associated with the Pirates or not. Steve Carlton's a throw-in from me to you. And Dave Parker rookie card is going to be your hit. That is a nice one. A lot of people really, really think Dave Parker should be in the Hall of Fame, especially around here in Pittsburgh. The card's in really great shape. Look at those corners. So nice and sharp. I don't know if I can put my fingers behind them to give you a little bit of depth perception on the corners there. And we have a super chat. I don't know who that's from. The name is in maybe Korean. It's 3,000, some kind of monetary unit, and it's a rock-on thing, maybe about $5. I don't know, but thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Is that Jin Woo from the Prism? Remember the Prism break? Is he back? Okay, we only got 2 packs left, but thank you for stopping in. Next, and thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. We got Derek and Daniel, last 2 of the break. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Those of you that participated. If you'd like to participate in one of these, check us out on Patreon and sign up there. It's $4.99 a month. Gives you access to all our breaks. And I appreciate it. Let's go. Derek, here we go. Danny Murtaugh. White Sox team card. Royals team card. Bob Reynolds. Bert Campaneris. Nice one right there. Carl Yastrzemski's your throw-in card from me to you to bring it to 10. And there he is, Nolan Ryan. Some people say this is the best card of the set. Nolan Ryan in his Angels uniform. That is a nice one. There's the stats on the back. Nolan Ryan, believe it or not, never won a Cy Young Award. The best he ever finished was second. I think it was only one time, too. Nolan Ryan right there is your hit. And you have a checklist card in there. So, Derek, thank you very much. That pretty much leaves all the good cards are gone now, right? What Hall of Famers are left? There's one. Anyone know who it is? I'll be impressed if you were paying that close attention. There's one Hall of Famer that we've missed. Who's it going to be? It's in this last pack. It's pack number 71. This is for Daniel Brown. Nobody knows. Daniel Brown. Let's see what we can find for you. No, Hank Aaron was card number 1. That was like the all-time home run king card where it had 713 on the back. Hey, Walker Washburn, you won it. You win a pat on the back. Walker, nice job, man. Paying attention the whole time. There, Rod Crew, that's a throw-in. And there it is. Tony Perez was the final missing Hall of Famer from the factory set. Todd says your knowledge is incredible. Ever think about being an announcer with the voice? Not really. I think those jobs usually go to players that were, especially the color guys. You have to be a former player because they have all these stories they can share about their playing days and the guys they played against and stuff like that. And I feel like the guys that get the main jobs, those guys have gone to communication school and have degrees, and they work their way up through the minors. So I don't think that I would ever get that opportunity. But that would be pretty awesome, though, to travel from city to city with the team and rub shoulders with all these big leaguers and talk to them. That would be an awesome job. And then just sit there, watch a game, and literally tell you what's going on. That would be such a cool job for sure. So we got Tony Perez. I never realized his real name was Atanasio Perez. I did not know that. And then his mother's maiden name there, Regal. That's kind of cool that they included that. So Tony Perez, final card of the night. So Daniel, thank you very much. And thank you everybody for being here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, 1973 or 74 tops. I do have a 73 partial set, which we might do at some point. I actually bought it for $5. It's missing some of the bigger cards, so I got to get those. Like, there's no Mike Schmidt rookie card in there. I think it's missing the Nolan Ryan, or maybe the Nolan Ryan's just all jacked up. I can't remember, but maybe one of these days we'll do 73. But we'll do another set break. Maybe I'll put together another set in a month or two, and we'll do it again. So thank you very much for being here tonight, everybody. Check us out tomorrow. We'll have a Face-Off Friday with Topps Update 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. 4 boxes. Should be pretty good. You would think 2018 is going to win that, so there might be a real upset tomorrow. We'll have to watch and see. Saturday, we have the Saturday Showdown late night, and then we'll also have probably like an $800 video for you coming up. And no auction tonight. I'm going to take a break because I've been working super hard this week doing Patreon packages. Like, literally get home from work at 4, work until like basically like midnight or 1 o'clock a.m. in the morning. I think I took a little break to do a live stream at Stadium Club, but that was about it. So I'm taking some time off from the auctions, but I'll do another one on Sunday. So tune in Sunday night for an auction. Tune in Saturday night for a Saturday Showdown. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos. And I appreciate you guys tuning in each and every night. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.